Hey, how y'all doing? This is Miss V coming from my channel. As above, two lips below, as the observer. I think I'm on the right channel. I don't know. I got a couple of them trying to narrow down because all of them ain't active. This one ain't even active to now. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I wanted to come on and pretty much um, talk about a subject that's very rarely talked about, but I know a lot of people do talk about it or whatever it may be, but I'm gonna talk about it too. And I my ancestors are encouraging me to be myself, okay? And I am love. And a lot of my people might not see me as love, but the hell, that's okay, whatever. Different perspective, different folks or whatever. Yeah, I'm trying to get this hair, it's itching me. Anyway, no, that ain't right, okay. Anyway, so I took a nap earlier, and while I sleep, uh, go to other realms and whatever not, um, I see things. You know what I'm saying? Maybe future events, maybe things of the past and different things like that. But whatever it be, you know what I'm saying? I know that how time is so spread out and very computerized, very not in alignment. And so a lot of things that I do know about this world haven't happened yet. Past things are happening now, but I just can't see it. You know what I'm saying? Confirmation ain't, came to me yet. But I do know that a lot of things are happening here on planet Earth, you know what I'm saying? Even spiritually, you know what I'm saying? Now, I know I can't see, I can just only see the confirmation of a spiritual download or some type of foretelling of what's going to happen or whatnot. But I do know a lot of things are happening. A lot of spiritual things are happening. People are waking up. People are coming back to their selves. Okay, so we're not going to get on here and talk about God and different things like that because I believe me myself. And you don't have to believe that. I'm not asking you to believe it, but I believe that the God that we are waiting for, the save her. I think that we are waiting for is in us. And until we understand that, it's like we gonna continue to go through this mess that we're going through, seeing things the way we see them, being treated the way that we treat each other. Okay, now I know that the world wants to blame powers that were and be, and people who had the authority to change things in this world, even create this world. Um, I know that a lot of people believe that they are in control, but if you have seen videos of people talking about it's us, the people, who okays things. We buy things. We are consumers. So we feed off into the illustrations and the illusions and different things like that. But if we didn't, then none of this stuff could even be. Okay, it's just a thought. It would just be a thought, or it's just something that may be a possibility. You get what I'm saying? But I do know, without a shadow of a doubt, the God that we are looking for, the Messiah, the one to come back and to save us, and do all that stuff, is within us. And until we come to grips with that in a collective, knowing that as you wake up every day and you in this time, that you're dealing with people, they're everywhere. Okay, and you, in order to make things happen or to receive things, in order to go to the next level, a person is always involved, no doubt about that. You can't have anything, do anything in this world without another person. Okay, so we are very woven together. Okay, and the way we treat each other, the way we have allow others to treat others, that we know about, and different things like that, we are pretty much fighting the wrong enemy. Okay. I believe that every strength that's in all of us, the way that we protect ourselves, different types of war mechanism, or experiences that we learn, as far as how to fight, how to defend ourselves. I believe that we just don't know who the enemy is. I believe there's nothing wrong with you knowing how to defend yourself, you knowing how to manipulate, you knowing how to pretty much win, you know what I'm saying, in any situation, or when you need to. I believe that all that is good, because you cannot have good without bad. And so therefore, as much as a woman or a man can be loving and caring and different things of that nature, they also can be very deceitful and evil. You get what I'm saying? So we can't have one without the other. And so when it comes down to us as a collective, completing things as a collective, winning or at least ascending as a collective, I know without a shadow of a doubt that it's love. You know that just as well as I know that. Until we come together in love, until we come together in a overall high ascended understanding, overstanding of what love is. In my videos, I have talked about the mother and father getting together and making love. And when I think about that, I think about every single person that's here has been made that I know of. You know what I'm saying? If you human, if you made from there, say everybody ain't made, you know what I'm saying, from the natural womb. And I understand that. But those who are here that come from the natural womb, I know that we were made with love. Okay. And so however you got here, however the situation is, I tell a lot of people about their parents and about the people who were just parents, period, mom and dad. It takes mom and dad on this earth realm, right? And so I try to remind people that it really don't even matter what relationship that your mom and dad was in. It really don't matter. It don't matter if they was kind to each other. It don't matter if they were good people. It don't matter if they were, assassins. It don't matter if they were angels. It don't matter. When they got together, they made love, and they made you and me. So already, without a shadow of a doubt, we are love. Can't get around that. We are love. And when we give out love, that's what we get back. Our love is tested. Our love is like abused. Our love is, just simple. It really ain't the love, is you. But at the same time, I'm trying to get y'all to understand that who is love. You know what I'm saying? What is love? And it is you. And the thing is that before you even knew about love, those who orchestrated, or you, okay, now I'm gonna get out off of that thinking that somebody else put us here, because I don't think that's the case. I believe that this planet Tiamat, this planet Tiamat, this planet Gaia, this planet the daughter Earth, Gaia, whatever you want to call it. I believe that we brought ourselves here because it was a bridge to another ascension or higher ascension that we're trying to get to. And the reason why we haven't gotten there is because we forgot who we are. Okay? Who we be. And that's love. Until we be ourselves, instead of constantly regurgitating the programming that we have acquired, or allowing to be lied to or manipulated about who our brothers and our sisters are, we won't really get it of why we are here. It's not about anything outside of us. It's not about the things we acquired, or materialism. It's not about all of that. Other entities have come here for those resources, but that's not why you come here. And you signed up to come here because this love frequency of this lower love frequency, it has to be transmuted. It has to be brung up to a higher state. And so while we are, in this time and space, trying our best to, do what's right, it'll be simpler just to say, sorry, y'all. This thing behind this camera is irritating me. It will be simpler just to, accept the fact that you have to be on a love frequency, that you have to start loving yourself. See, when you love yourself, and you know that, of course, when you love yourself, you love everybody around you. And you see things differently. You feel free. You feel a lot lighter. You feel one with the source, one with, the divine. And if we can just make our minds up and choose to be in that frequency all of the time, then we have already won as far as situations that might come up. There are going to come up. They're the same situations and experiences that our forefathers, our ancestors, everyone that has come on this planet has endured. And so therefore it's like those problems and issues that we have here on planet Earth, it shouldn't even be a surprise anymore. It should be things that at this point that we just allow it to take place, because if you know just as well as I do, if something is not observed, then it does not exist. And so a lot of us are paying attention to the lower nature things because we believe that that's what a human is supposed to be. But I do talk a lot about just stop being human then. Stop being so damn human, because that's what's attaching you to these lower vibrational things of what you believe you have to do or who you are and how you're supposed to operate here, which is hurting not only you but the people around you. It's the many masses that we put on trying to pretend like we someone or somebody or something like that when we not any of those things. You know what I'm saying? We are spirits, and spirits are air. Spirits flow. That was what makes you one with the Father. It's air. It's not about the material you have, the gold, the silver, the car you drive. I don't know what people be thinking that it is, but true honesty, in order to walk with the divine 100, you got to let everything go here. You got to let everything go here. Okay? And what I mean, I'm talking about everything. And I'm not saying not have things, but I'm saying the connection and the possessive ego, you get what I'm saying, of having these things all have to be eradicated. They can't go. They're heavy. And this is what grounds us, because as soon as we come into this world and we, come off of the mother's breast and we start coming conscious of ourselves, the first thing we want to do is possess. And so the more we have, the more we possess, the more we acquire, the more we manifest, grounds us more and more here. Okay? And those people who have things, riches, and they have to do a lot of spiritual manipulation, a lot of just pretty much different things that have to obtain that richness, to those relationships that they have with people. And when money is concerned, when it comes to that energy, that it's not always good. Okay, 90% of it is not always good. You may have some people out here that uses their riches to help others, but they're not really shown out here as much as the illusion of the big screen and Hollywood and different things like that, trying to show you how money operates. Is not. It is a device of evil. Okay? Why? It's because I've seen even people who have the purest hearts acquire wealth. And what that money and the people that connect to that money and that energy, I'm telling you, that low vibrating energy would change them. Okay? And so you've seen it yourself. You already know how to go. And so I believe that, I know, it ain't that I believe, I know without a shadow of a doubt, until we come into that energy of love, knowing that we are love, and knowing that that's the only thing that we are required to give someone, then everyone can be on the same accord. You get what I'm saying? Everybody can be in alignment. Everybody will see the next person as themselves. And so what the people who run this world, or the people who do whatever, let them do what they do. Because if they have no audience, if they have nobody to trigger, or anyone to go along with their shenanigans, how can it exist? How can it be real? Okay, it's not observed. And so I know without a shadow of a doubt, Mother Sophia is that is when, if she have say your mother, she has a whole bunch of children. She would never give her children somebody something and not the other. No. She does not have favoritism over any of her children as well. She will not cause division between her children. So we, being creators, having the mother's creative energy, we have decided to go along with being individual and obtaining these material things individually. And what has happened is that by that happening, since we are not responsible, we're still children, the mother has not finished raising us. This is the reason why we are still in a womb, because we're all our children. And we are comparing, we doing what children do. You know what I'm saying? They nitpick with each other. They, fight with each other. They try to be more and better than the next one, and all this type of things, because we're ignorant. That's why, because we're ignorant. And, the mother energy has been pushed back so far and have been disrespected in such a way that it's not even acknowledged anymore. And so the love that we supposed to have, before it can be unified, it has to be individualized. And it has, first of all, taken away everything that you believe that coming between you and the mother, the divine, the mother, father, whatever, the true healthy father energy, not the one that's whatever, but the true energy, being one with that. We really have to watch the things that we acquire material wise, because it's like you are God being united and inheritant with God himself. We are come from the same mother as God. So once we know ourselves and love ourselves, which we are love, we join with the Father, right with the Father. You get what I'm saying? Next to the Father. When you don't know yourself and you don't love yourself, you stand under the Father and you keep praising the Father, and you keep on trying to, do things and so the Father can honor you. But when you love yourself and you understand that the mother and the Father is within you, you come joint heirs with the Father. And therefore you can sit high and look low. Once you do that, you understand a unified love. A purple flame love. No more of the red, no more of the blue. But when the purple comes together, purple rain, purple, never mind. So then you right in the middle, in alignment with who you are. Because I believe that it's as simple as that is limiting the material things that you bring in your life. Because then you have less gadgets to be dealing with. You have less material things you have to maintain. You know what I'm saying? It's more of like you have more time for you. You get what I'm saying? And you save money as well. But anyway, that's pretty much what I want to talk about, because it's like me being myself. I'm trying to, myself, work on being in front of this camera, okay? And this is goofy, me being a twa, because I'm a twa. It's lights, camera, action. So even me, for a long time, in order to be myself, I thought that I had to be wearing these masks and, you know what I'm saying, trying to, show the world or show people that I have many talents, but it was just the divine trying to get me to understand that I wasn't being myself. And when you're not being yourself, you're not authentic. You're not bringing out that light that only you can shine as being peace. We're all peace. Where my little piece at? There you go. We're all peace. You know, is it that way? We're all piece to this puzzle. And I can't ascend and go to the next level on a spiritual level until my job is done to help you wake up and to, you know, take a lighter or a match and light, you know what I'm saying, light your flame so that you can see your light as well. You get what I'm saying? Or all we're doing as people with light is shining the light so bright that it just catches the eyes of those with lights as well. You get what I'm saying? And not only that, 50% of it is people in darkness. Okay, y'all don't get me with these scales and shit. I don't know why I started with that. But people that are in dark places, people who do not know, you know what I'm saying? Now, it's the same coin, light and dark, because you have a lot of people with light. A lot of people know that they are their purpose in God, but they can't. They've been so watered down by emotions and the ego and, you know, just very imbalanced energies that, you know what I'm saying, it takes someone like me or you or someone to get on here and to be plain and simple and tell them, like, this is what you're supposed to be doing. You know, for a while I used to think that, you know, don't get on camera and don't, you know, tell people who you are or hide, or not only that, but you don't want to be trapped. I never want to be trapped in this box. I'm already in one. I already don't put shit on the wall. I bought this, you know, because it went with my kitchen, period. Okay, and it's gigantic. All right, but little stuff, I don't like putting stuff on the wall, even though I would, is no problem. But it's like decorating a jail cell. Where we stay in this United States, some places you just can't go outside and live outside. You get what I'm saying? You have to be in a home, all right? But the natural part of me is suffering, so I don't like to just forget who I am. You know what I'm saying? I still walk in the grass. I still will meditate outside. I still will do things because I'm a Twa, and that's what I do. I can't forget my, you know, my heritage, my culture. And even though I've been to this earth several thousand times, you know what I'm saying? Whenever I do come and I wake up to my true culture, then that's what I do. And it satisfies me. I don't fight against it. I don't deny it. I don't do any of those things because I've heard too many times that's where I'm supposed to be anyway. It's outside. But when I can, when the weather is permitted, all that type of stuff, that's what I like to do. And I feel like a lot of us have denied what truly makes us happy because also too of other people. Now, we all take a stand and pretty much stand up for our inner man, our spiritual man, and show people that you are someone in there. You get what I'm saying? That light that you have is worthy of being shined. That light that you have needs to be shined because it's your peace. It ignites other people's light as well. No matter how unpopular it might sound, how, you know what I'm saying, it's not praised or whatever it may be. Who are you not to stand out? Okay? Who are you not to stand out? You know what I'm saying? Everyone is the same. Everyone is doing the same shit and being the same and doing all that type of stuff, but everyone has a message that's different. Even for 5 people staying in one home, every one of them, their message is different. We are going to keep recycling until we learn that the last frontier is love. If it hurts, if it has hurted us to see ourselves giving love to people who have hurt us, people who have misused us, people who just been evil to us, I would recommend that you start loving yourself. when you start loving yourself, what happens is you connect with the mother, father, okay, with your ancestors, with your guides, because what they know, they're trying to open you up to align with you that information that they have learned out of the body. And by us having that ego of, first and last type energy, win and lose type energy, we lose sight of the fact that if one lose, everybody lose. And us tapping back into that inner love within us, taking that time to nurture the weirdness and the quirkiness and those things that everyone is not doing, is totally being in sync with yourself. I mean, totally, 100%. That's the energy that you're supposed to be in. As an individual coming here on planet Earth, coming out of the womb, you were different. Okay? Everything about you were different. But we fell into same because our differences were not nurtured. Our differences are not applauded. Our differences are not encouraged. But now today, coming back the whole 360, just like the world is round and, you know what I'm saying, the Ouroboros and the snake, the snake eating its tail. Everything is coming back around. The last shall be first and the first shall be last. So love was the first energy to help us to embrace each other on planet Earth. And love has to be, it will be the last energy that we unite with to ascend off of planet Earth. We're at a time now where reincarnation is not, you don't have to reincarnate. You don't have to come back here. You can learn your lessons and do everything, close up all these cycles in your life, or ascend in your spirit so high that the contract that you signed to come here is null and void. So, or null and void, however they say that. And these are all the things that we need to learn, because we feel like we have to be human. You don't have to be human. You don't have to be. Do you understand what I'm saying? You are, because you're here, but you don't have to be. And so this is how we change from inside out. Okay? It's a transmutation on a higher level. Okay? Even the skin that we are in, it's possible that because of our lower thought process, because of our unwillingness to ascend, that's why we look the way we do. It's possible that we don't even look. This is our lower nature. So how do we even know that humans even supposed to look like the way we do? You get what I'm saying? And so it's a lot of learning that we have to even learn about us. And I mean, you got higher levels of everything going. People is moving stuff with their minds. They're reading people's minds. They're making, creation move as far as trees and wind and water, and it's so much to uncover. And I believe that stop saying I believe. I know that a lot of people that are here in certain geological spaces around the earth have a less advantage to get wisdom and knowledge. But I do know that when those who do get the wisdom and knowledge, once they ascend, once they go within, once they raise up and ascend in their own creativity, own creative energy, that a lot of people who can't get the information does not have to. They will feel it. This is a feeling planet, okay? This planet is about the vibration. It's about frequencies. So therefore, word of mouth isn't always the last line of action to relay knowledge and wisdom. It's about how I feel. It's about how you feel. You're so powerful, and we are so powerful once we raise up in vibration and frequency by watching the news or even listen to videos. Even anything that you can get outside media is showing you that you are connected. That by you feeling good and you happy and you this and that, probably half of the world is doing the same thing and sharing your same energy. Okay? So I do know, you know what I'm saying, that we have a work to do, but at the same time, I encourage everyone to just be valid with yourself, okay? And understand that it's time for different. It's time for the weirdness and the craziness and healthy crazy I'm talking about though. All those things that you suppressed in order for us to make it to the level that we're all come here subconsciously to get to consciously, you're going to have to take that mask off. All those masks off and be that person. Period. Just no way around it, okay? Because that's showing that you love yourself. That's showing that like I said, y'all, them hairs, I can feel them through my shirt or whatever. And yeah, so I encourage you to. I encourage you to. It don't really matter, you know what I'm saying, what we all think, because actually, tell you the truth, how can anybody say anything about anyone when we all here just confused and lost and all don't know what's going on, following the leader, everything that we see, everything we doing, everybody the same, period. Even me talking about what I'm talking to. It may be a few people, but if you keep watching and looking and searching, you're going to find somebody else talking about love and talk about how laying down all of this ego and material things just so you can be in alignment finally with the father and the mother and the mother and the father and the son and the daughter. Because we are in between all of them. The mother, father, son, and we in between all of it. They're doing their job, but we're not doing our job. Okay? That's because everybody is afraid to step out the line. Come out the box. That's another thing too. A box TV, box refrigerator, box microwave, box stove, box countertops, box cars, box phone, box shit. Everything in this house is a box. This box behind me, everything's a box. Okay, box. Everything a box. Box. Everything's a box. And so once we step outside the box, and that will be in nature, okay, or if it's not physical, it's spiritual. Once you after you step out those religious mindsets of things have to be this way in order to something to manifest or be fulfilled. Until we do that, until we feel comfortable with not being comfortable, until we become confident in being afraid. You know what I'm saying? It's so much that energy that we have to break up in order to come back to the mother and father healthy, so we can stop. A lot of us start reincarnating here, because some information that you're going to get this lifetime that you might not get next lifetime, because the very people that's going to be giving you these information, they have made it. They have gone through all their lessons. They have, you know what I'm saying, decided to, let go and let God in their lives, you know what I'm saying, who they are. And they ain't going to be here to tell you again. So a lot of wisdom and knowledge you're going to have to find yourself, obtain it yourself, in order, if you have to reincarnate back here, so that way, you know what I'm saying, you have a foot on life, or however it's going to go next lifetime. But a lot of people may not come back here with you because they're learning their lessons. And so you have time to do that as well, and so that way you won't have to be one of lower nature who comes back here because they didn't listen, because they were afraid, because they thought that they had to be with everybody. Well, if you want to be with everybody when everybody else jumps off a cliff, in that number. Anyway, I'm gonna cut this video off, y'all. 35 minutes long almost. And I just wanted to get on here and talk about that love that is eventually going to have to be possessed inside of you in order for you to see things correctly in this optical illusion that we live in. Okay, Sophia, the mother, is never will get tired. But if we create time, then therefore that our on our own time that we have created, it will run out. Okay, because time is man-made, and so everything that man makes, it dies. Okay, you already know that. And so therefore, just take my words in consideration. If you like my video, please like and subscribe, and I'll be back with another, whatever I call these messages or whatever. I don't even know what to title it. But love, I want to call it love is about to run out on your ass. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, it ain't about loving somebody else. It's about healthy love and loving yourself. I know we was never told that that was the main key to this life, but I'm telling you now, okay? Love thyself, and therefore you will love thy neighbor. You first of all love yourself. And that is loving God. I know people say, "Oh, you're supposed to love God first." You already love God, so love yourself, and that will help God to feel that you love God, the Mother, Father. And then, life will unfold after that. You ain't living until you fall in love with the Mother, Father. I'm just telling you now. This ain't living until you fall in love with the Mother, Father. Once you do that, then you really see what life is all about and what life has for you, okay? So until next time, you guys, I really love you guys. And yeah, you guys have a good night or good morning or good afternoon, whenever you should see this video. Signing off. Till next time, I love you so much. Ashe.